Good morning and welcome to Module 4 of our class. Again, ENV 220 Field Methods and Technologies. Let's go ahead and get started as to what is due for this week in Module 4. Keep in mind Module 4, which means halfway through the course. So make sure you have everything completed up to date. So in this week, we'll take a look at how we analyze soil samples. What is the importance of that? Also looking at use of transects and quadrants. So if you do seagrass sampling or any type of wildlife observation, those are important things that you will be doing. So again, for this module here, we'll take a look at soil samples. So why that's important, looking at soil fertility, looking at ground cover percentages, calculating population size, species diversity, and comparing that information to calculate or hypothesize on species richness. Your readings and resources for this week. So please pay attention. If you have your textbook, you're going to be looking at chapters 6 and 8. Chapter 8, look at the vegetation sampling section. Here, these describe some techniques for collecting soil samples. When you review this information, you might want to ask yourself, what exactly is a transect? What are the methods used to make one? And what's the relationship between soil and vegetation? There's also some additional readings and videos looking at the Soil Lab manual, looking at characterizing community structure, looking at a video on transect quadrants and percentages, and some other videos and resources as well. So for this week, you have two labs to do. So your first lab is going to be properties of soil. Here, you're going to utilize the soil manual and make sure you complete this template to complete the lab and submit that by Sunday. Also, you have another lab called Characterizing Community Structure. Here is the manual to use as well as a template, and make sure you complete that by Sunday. Also in this module is milestone 3, which I believe is due next week in module 5. So take a look at that. Nothing due for this, but just be aware of what to expect for milestone 3. So no discussions for this week. Again, just the 2 labs that are due by this coming Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to the information that you learn in your labs.